took 2 semesters of engineering and 6 semesters of welding classes. It made me realize what I wanted to do when I graduated. I'd hopefully like to be a project manager here or somewhere else. And it's really, the classes at TCTA have really helped me realize what I wanted to do and set my goal to work into that.
I did the carpentry program, I did the electrical program, both at TCT, and I also did the automotive program. And I figured the automotive program was going to pursue my career, which I liked a lot. I knew that was going to be what I needed to do. Mr. Phillips got me set up, after I left his program, he got me sent to Wyotech. And Wyotech is really what brought me to the diesel side of the industry. I do all the diagnostics for Freightliner. Basically, I pull the truck in, try to figure out exactly what's going on with it, give a customer within about 2 hours, tell them what they got. Then we do a parts quote and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't going to be a doctor or a teacher or anything. I knew that I had to have something that had some kind of fundamental background that had a great career opportunity in it, and I knew that was going to be for me.
I think it helped me more than my regular classes at high school because I learned life lessons from my teachers.
TCT kind of solidified what I wanted to do. I was kind of bouncing around beforehand between medicine, nursing, veterinary. So I knew it was something in science, kind of more healthcare related. Being able to do that, the hands-on things that we're able to do with through HOSA it's definitely something that kind of sets it apart from any other kind of health science pre-health class. Be able to go straight into clinicals and kind of understand what's going on. You're not kind of just dropped off in there and they're just like, hey, follow the doctor. You kind of, from your junior year and kind of the start of your senior year, from learning different medical terms, different systems of the body, you kind of have a general idea of what they're talking about and what they're trying to do. I didn't feel out of place when I started working in the hospital and when I was doing my training, because I kind of already knew, because they have the bed exactly the same, the different tools, devices, and stuff on the wall are identical. And so when you come in, you're not kind of unsure of what you're doing. You feel really familiar with the tools you're going to work with.
I'd never experienced anything like those classes before, and it was eye-opening to be able to do that and then come here and see it all in the real world. A lot of the equipment, like the CNC machines, the welders, the grinders, everything, the equipment's all new, and a lot of that I use here, I use at TCT, I see here, used every day.
Everything as far as basic, how to use a digital volt ohm meter, a lot of tools, what tools are what, which is what, a lot of the basic stuff, and it gets a lot more in depth in advanced classes. I
would definitely recommend taking as much career tech classes as possible and just absorb and learn as much as you can throughout your time in high school.
It definitely helps you land the future, and if you stick with what you want to do and what you think you like, what career path, whether it's automotive, carpentry, electrical, if you stick with the career path at TCT, it will definitely land you a job.
This will be 1 year. I actually started right after I graduated high school and worked through the summer, then went to school. And so I've kind of moved around some between this unit over on the 7th floor and just kind of bounce around some.
I was just excited to get to learn all the skills that I learned at TCTA and be able to use those here and see those being used here.
Going through TCT kind of early on kind of helped me go, hey, this is something I want to do, and it put me on the right path to kind of know what classes I need to take, who I need to try and shadow with, how to prepare for applying the MCAT, things like that. Hands-on with patients, no matter what it was, whether it was taking IVs out, assisting nurses with some of the minor procedures. It was just being able to get that hands-on experience and kind of being at the bedside with the patient. It was definitely something that the TCT kind of really helped get you ready for.